Am I in frame?
Yeah. Sound speed.
Okay. All right. This is scene 1. Ellie, take 1. Action.
I'm Sophie. I started the band with Hailey during the pandemic. I think it was like January 2020, and everything was shut down. Everything was online, and I felt really isolated, and Hailey and I just had kind of rekindled the friendship.
Started just bonding over some life events that had taken place, and then we decided that, you know, let's write some songs.
Just started jamming on FaceTime. It didn't work very well, but we tried, and it felt good to, like, you know, use creativity in that way to kind of combat the isolation that we were feeling. So then we decided to create the band, even though we couldn't actually play any gigs or really do anything.
We're like, okay, let's just keep doing this thing, and then eventually we built the band with Ellie and Sage here, and now it's really great.
Okay, I have some songs. This one. I think I wanted to start with bass.
Okay.
And then build. Or like strumming, like finger picking, and then we build into the strumming. Okay. In the second verse, I'd say. Okay, so it's capo 2, A7, C, and G. Sing it through quietly, and then I want in the chorus and the pre-chorus, like kind of like a call and response kind of thing, like nice. give me more. You'll hear where it comes in, and then just like classic harmonies that we do. Okay, ready?
So Sophie and I had worked together at Manitoba Theatre for Young People when we were in high school. We were in a couple productions there together, so that's how we met. And then I didn't know Hailey at all until they asked me to play on their first single. They were looking for some percussion sounds. Sophie knew that I was studying percussion in university, so she reached out to me and asked if I would want to collaborate.
The way I joined was pretty much just outside this apartment. We were just all talking outside, and Sophie and Hailey had gotten a gig at the Pyramid Cabaret early September last year, and Sage and I are roommates, and she had told them that I play percussion as well and dabble in drums. Like, not really. I hadn't really played drums before, but I knew like the basic mechanics of it, and they asked me if I'd be willing to take a stab at it for the show and play with them, and I was like, sure, like what's the worst that could happen?
I play electric guitar, so it's kind of been a challenge for me, which is I think why it's very exciting, because I get to try to think of lead lines, which is something I hadn't done in the past. I usually tried to stay either singing or playing bass, and I knew how to play guitar, but I wouldn't have considered myself a lead guitarist by any means, so that's the role I'm taking on now.
So I play the acoustic guitar. I try to. I started playing guitar like when we created the band, so it hasn't been very long, but I really use it as a means to write songs, which is one of my other main roles within the band. I write a lot of the songs.
As we started getting gigs, I was playing with them, playing vibraphone, and then it slowly turned into me being a full-time member of the band, and it just was not reasonable, I think, to take a vibraphone to all of our gigs and to set it up at all these random bars and venues that we were playing at. And so I proposed to the band that maybe I should try play bass, try pick that up.
Typically when like Sophie and Hailey bring a song to the band, there's like no drums behind it, I guess. So it really gives me the chance to be very creative and collaborative with what the song's gonna sound like, and kind of like building it into something very different, because songs acoustic without drums are vastly different than with drums. And so, I don't know, it makes me feel special that I can add something that's not like originally there and be really creative with that.
I love it! Oh my gosh, that's incredible!
I like the chorus. I think it's
Yeah,
pretty
I like
catchy.
if we like layer the first like part and then like have it the echo like layered, like it could be like you and me doing like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could do
I
a harmony
agree.
on top of your
Yes,
Give Me More,
yes,
and then
and
you
then
two
they
could
can
do like a
give.
and like that could be like a harmony in itself too. I think that'd be really cool.
Yes.
Just to like stack those.
And definitely on none of which have happened yet. None of which have happened yet. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna.
How it all started and
Yeah.
what this is all about is having this creative expression, and this is kind of the break from reality in a way. That this is what we do when we're not facing all the challenges of life, and sometimes what can happen is that because there's so much work to be done to keep up with, I don't know how else to word it, but like staying relevant.
Yeah, like I mean the pressure does build up a little bit every now and then. I mean, as we get to playing gigs with some like bigger artists and opening for bigger people and hosting our own shows as well, there's a certain amount of pressure that comes with that.
It's hard not to get overwhelmed and kind of have your head spiral through how much is happening. I have one more. Do you have time?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm excited about this one. It's very chill vibes. Capo 3.
Okay.
I wrote it with like really nice soft finger picking in the beginning, but you're better at that if you can do it. And I'll just add strumming on top. It's G, E minor, C are the chords. Something like that, but nicer. Yeah, and then you stay on the G for longer.
Perfect.
And again, G, yeah.
Were you thinking like anything like specific for like rhythm, or do you want something else? Like
Can we add piano?
sure.
Try
Yeah. What are the chords again?
G, E minor, C, and then G. And it stays on the G for longer. And yeah, capo 3. And then yeah, just simple bass. That's
I might
nice.
just like do the root.
Sorry?
I might just do like the root and nothing.
Yeah. That's good. And then I want, okay, so the chorus is basically just ooze, but I want like really rich harmonies on that. So this is how it sounds. Yeah.
Are you doing a high harmony now?
Like just
Okay.
You're doing well?
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not doing the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's try.
So when you are feeling that way, what kind of things do you turn to? What helps soothe that for you?
It's been songwriting for me, honestly.
To be able to journal, being with people that you care about.
Painting something or getting those emotions out elsewhere.
Every